Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles has all of my attention currently. The story mode was okay, but the boss fights definitely were a little hit. I ain't going front. Now, the only problem I had with the boss fights, however, is they were too spot on. I was getting a little bit excited for what I was going to expect from the boss fights, just due to the fact that this story mode structure is identical to how they did it in Storm 4, which is arguably where they had some of the best boss fights within the whole Storm series. I kind of assumed that they were going to be in their duffel similar to how they were in this game and just take a lot of their own liberties to just kind of go ham how Storm 4 did, but they didn't really do that. So with finishing the Demon Slayer Hinokami story as a whole and doing a whole boss rush for it, I thought, what if I go back in the past and just look at some of these boss fights? Now, I am doing a boss rush, yes, but how I did in that video, I ranked the fights towards the end. I'm not doing it in this case since these fights are a little odd. I say odd, like, okay, for this fight, for instance, you have like many different parts to it, and I don't know how to separate this in a tier list, because you're still fighting Obito, but you're a different key character within those fights. It's the same way for Madara, etc, etc. So for this particularly, I'm just going along for the ride. I'm skipping some of these. For instance, this fight, because I've seen this like the back of my hand, bro. But at the very least, I'll showcase the QTEs, but this is one fight I have not forgotten about, so you're not gonna get too much of a reaction here. But if you missed it, then hey, I'll give you a quick rundown of how it goes. But every other fight that is a boss fight with a quick time event, we are going to thoroughly run down because I don't remember them. So without further ado, so frame one, we get into the fight, which is a fight that we've been wanting to see for a long time if you've been watching the series up until this point. When this game came out, Naruto was in like its year-long filler marathon, right? And this game itself even finished the series before the anime did, which is actually kind of crazy when you think about it. So as everything's like happening, they're explaining shit, they give you a tutorial how to play through this cutscene. It's dope. I honestly think this was it. How they did it in Demon Slayer was cool. I don't mean to compare like so often, but this is immersive, bro. After that though, you get into the actual real fight. Straight in the QTEs as well, I believe. Oh, we just summoned a tree. All right, nothing crazy yet. Yep, okay. When you see the stars on the top, that's when you know it's about to go down. All right, I think we jumped. That's what the up was. All right, so I'm gonna skip maybe majority, but there's only two parts that I want to point out that I find really cool. Right about here, yeah, so the fox like, I guess randomly throws the ground up, and then we have a sword that we can use, right? Essentially, when you get this, you're gonna be basically playing as Hashirama's awakening form, which fits though, because Madara got his weapon, so why can't I get mine? You feel me? After this, our next objective, if I don't know if it's doing a complete combo or just doing enough damage, but we can break Madara's weapons. Oh, now I gotta dodge, bruh. Uh-oh, QTE dodge, excuse me. And then dash. And then you just press circle. I think right here I can break his weapon. Yes, I press circle. Yeah, those are the only two things that I care for the most in this fight. I thought that was really dope. Unlike Demon Slayer, they don't show you exactly what point in the health it goes to when it transitions to like the QTE part, but it's usually around near death, like something like that, where Madara is at now. Yeah, so I think this just transitions to the whole second phase of the boss fight, which is extremely gas, especially how it ends. All right, hold that ball. I believe the actual fight itself was nowhere near to this over exaggerated manner of how they did it. They did it kind of like in a filler style too in the anime. In the manga, they just briefly went over it. Look at you breaking mountains. I think Madara did it better than Sasuke, I'm not gonna lie. I likes it. Now there was an argument that the homie Swag Kage put out there saying that this version of Madara could beat Sakura as she is in Boruto. Let me know what you think about that down below. We had a debate about this in the timeline. I need to debate them again because the first one was actually very messy. The second one I really want to have happen just to kind of get our points across. Whichever. This fight is broken down as follows. As long as the Susanoo Fox is like blue in the manner that he is, I'll dodge that. I can stagger him. There's a part where he's like enraged right here. Now I can hit him. It's up to me to do that if I want to. I preferably like to do range, but I don't stagger him anymore. That ability is gone. I think there's some QTEs, yep, in between it like this. I think from here I can just mash them, similar to before. but he still is not getting stunned, right? So I don't ideally want to just stay there doing that. Just gonna hit from the distance, maybe do a little punch, just an, oh, nice dodge. Okay, hold on, you think you nice. There's another part of this I really like. I'm just trying to get to, oh, this curves. Oh my gosh. Let me get closer so I can dodge it easier. To the right, to the left. I'm shimmying. What you, oh, almost got hit. I think there's a special action if I hit him with my jutsu thing. And hold on, I don't want this one. Stop this one. No, where's the jutsu at? Where's the jutsu at, bruh? I think in a second, around when he gets to half health, yeah, he drops his sword and I can give that bit back to him. This part I found really cool. Can I dodge that? I can block it, I guess. Can I borrow this real quick? No, I just want to borrow this real fast, real fast. Thank you. I said borrow it. All right, cool. Bro, Hashirama's so dope. Take this! Yes, sir! I like too, it's a detail they don't do in this show, but it makes sense. When the Susanoo, I guess Fox takes enough damage, you see the Susanoo peel off. And in the anime, it's just like on constantly. It doesn't get damaged or peel apart like that. Oh, come on, bro. Where the jutsu at? Like, I did it once. I jumped attack homie. I don't do it again. Why this? Here's like a little Ashura's Wrath bit. If I hit him enough, I can break the Jubi bomb. But I might have been a little bit too slow. Yo, no, I got him. I think we might be done. All right, well, shimmy to the left, right, left. Ooh, jump. Something different. Yeah, we're done. All right, cool. I think I got an S rank. I hope so. I got an A rank last time I did this. Maybe I'm not supposed to take any damage to get the S. Oh, I gotta spin. I hate this part. See, I'm already messing up. Any game that makes me spin the analog, I already dislike. You ever play like Budokais or any games like that in the PS2? And you would do this shit and you had the grip of your analog coming off, bro. That specifically is why I don't like those bits. The PTSD. Gone. I think because all the stars are filled and there's no more things I gotta press here. Oh, I still gotta summon the Buddha actually. Hold on. We're not done. I just remembered. He just puts the armor back. Madara that dude, bro. What you finna do? With your smooth skin. Since you animal. Remember I had an argument once with a friend if Hashirama's Buddhist or not. I just don't know how you see this and you just don't think maybe he is. I don't know. All right, now we mashing. Madara is Hashirama. Well, mash, blink. Like, it looks like Madara got messed up. Survey says, oh, Madara got messed up. Let's go. They're really portraying it like it's not even at all in this fight. Like Madara just washes, which technically he did win the fight. So I guess it would go down like this, but at least give him some data. Oh, this is in Storm 4 too. I thought this was just a new thing in Demon Slayer. But as an intro, this was elite. There's certain fights that I wouldn't necessarily consider a boss fight, but more so like an activity. If you played Storm 3, you would play these bits here and there. Essentially, it's like you fight multiple enemies. If you remember the swamp boss in Demon Slayer, same concept. Literal same concept to the T. This has like a special action in it, but I just wanted to show it off for like 5 seconds, so I at least said I put it out there. But these fights itself, like these are all tied to the story more or less, so there's not really QTEs. You ideally, the purple fights and the fights with the orange exclamation marks are like the main boss fights that have any real boss merit to them. So in this fight, you fight this dude back and forth for 2 times. One as Boruto specific, or not Boruto, Obito specifically, and then Kakashi helps you on the second one. I think in this fight, you're fighting not just this ninja, but his partner as well too. In this fight specifically, you run the wall. Everybody saw that in the trailer when this game was coming out, and everybody's getting excited because that was a feature that they had in the first Storm game. But it turns out they got clickbaited because you can only do it again in this boss fight and only this boss fight. You really hate to see it. I can't move. Why is that exactly? Hold on. What? I actually couldn't move. I still can't move. What? I think dude just broke my game. I never seen that happen before. Can I move now? All right, that shuriken, whatever he just did, just busted my game, bro. That was actually very weird. I could not move at all. But yeah, normally when I do Naruto any content for Storm, I have the music off. For this particularly, because I don't even remember what it sounds like, bro. I just kept it on. I don't know why I did it at that time. Unlike Demon Slayer, the music was safe to use, but I just wanted to be different. Left. All the little Sharingan tidbit. I believe this fight is when Obito just awakened his Sharingan for the first time as well. And this is, if you remember the story, Obito's last fight as a kid. wholesomely being part of the Leaf Village. Can I do a combo cancel? I don't know if I remember any. Maybe it was that, but I don't think I did it right. I'm pretty sure you could have blocked all that, but I'm just gonna act like I did. Blink, look at me go. Oh, yeah, we're done. Like I said, it varies as to what part of the red bar you have to get to for these scenes to trigger. Ooh, R1, but this is the end. Oh, this is already a lot more than the anime. Wait, where am I going now, right? Like how they give me a heads up before time. I'm dead. I gotta do the feetsies. Hold on. Do the feetsies. Shining gun. That's hot. Oh, Kakashi already lost his eye at this point. Okay. Okay, no, here comes the feetsies. Fire. Well, goodbye, ninja number 12. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, I can't see. Damn, that's actually tough. That does mess up your depth perception heavy when you only have one eye after just using two all your life. Oh, Chidori is hurt. This is gas. I think even in the game itself, they have callbacks to these past moments in later fights. Like when Kakashi and Obito fight again as adults. Ugh. You didn't have to do all that with your mouth, bro. Now I want to say this is like the first fight that really feels like a boss fight, because it's not like a regular back and forth at all. Where the Nine-Tails fighting the Jubi, which I'm not gonna lie, the Jubi design is something I still question to this day. Like, this isn't even cool. How you have the Otsutsukis and they look kind of alright for the most part, but then you have these things and they just look hideous. I can hold this. Oh, I can choose where I'm shooting. Okay, I think I gotta just bust those like red things. Did I bust them all? What do I do with that? What the hell do I do with that, bro? I don't know what to do with that, bro. Oh, just avoid it? Okay, cool. I think one of these, they gave me the hardest time, and I think it has to do with Susanoo or something. All right, I'm gonna shoot your main eye. No, yes, no, yes. I don't know if I want to show all these for the simple fact that these fights do get redundant a lot of times. Like, you get the gist of it. Avoid. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on, a lot going on. Okay, no, we're good. I'm chilling. Can I stop that from happening? No? All right, cool. I love that for me. Okay, so now this is when I can do like melee attacks. I was about to ask, do I have melee attacks? I guess I can't reach. Ooh. Okay, there we go. I was finna get mad at myself. This fight's weird in its own, right? Because the Nine-Tails is supposed to be nowhere near the strength as the Ten-Tails. Like, this shouldn't happen. Ten-Tails should flick this bitch and it should be good games. Okay, I can charge my chakra running. All right, so it's about to be over. Let's avoid that. The Eight-Tails coming up when he comes up. Do I have a... Oh, I'm getting hit. All right, we're done. Or we're not. Bro. Okay, now we're done. Lay your head on my pillow. Lay it down. All right, we're good. I don't remember if this is a QTE events or not, but I'm just gonna assume it does. Oh, this actually gas. I don't remember this whatsoever. Hold on. We playing Temple Run, baby. All right, so I get, ooh, ow my ass. Okay, I just gotta avoid the lightning. The control's a little weird. So I guess it's either I'm in the middle or left and right. There's no diagonal. Okay, middle. Stay there, rock. Whoa. I'm not getting this rank. That's for damn sure. Don't do it. Yeah, sit your goofy ass back. I can't attack or nothing. I just tried it. Only this. Wagama Sumfa. What's up? To the right. You nasty. You don't even have feet. Like, I don't get the Ten-Tails to the Nine-Tails at all. What? What's that on my screen? Oh, that. Oh, so he's just racist. Okay, no QTE. That was just the QTE equivalent. Or I'm a liar. How we finna beat this bitch? What's up? Say less. Open your mouth. Oh, they did do this, I think. They blasted inside it. Bro, y'all ridiculous. Not the mouth pussy, bro. Yatta! All right, he's dead. Or at least he seems dead here. This time, oh yeah. Several times through this, Naruto got tired. And he's good. And that boss fight's still, ooh, again? What am I finna do? Not headless chickens, bruh. I am remembering. Oh, I saw Neji, I'm sad. Yeah! My allied shinobi forces jutsu. Talk that talk. Oh, we're not done still? More QTEs? True? Oh, okay. Hey, hit him. Oh my gosh. I'm playing a new game. That's what it feels like. Get dunked on, homie. Oh, to the right, left, up, down, liar. Now you're getting spat on and burned. The water and the fire seem a little counterproductive, but I'm guessing that's not water, right? And how are Madara and Obito alive through this? Oh, it's cement. Okay. Oh, X. Now's the time for your rest. Hang on. Oh, how we know about that one? Oh, we dead. Plot armor. Oh, we spitting. And we matching circles. Light. They should be dead, bro. At least Obito should be. Oh my gosh. Okay, I knew I was getting an A rank. Anyways, so on this one, I remember I did a video on this a long time ago. It's when Sasuke met up with the Kages, whatever. This fight, I didn't expect to have any QTEs. Like, this just felt like something that could be a one and done situation. But nah, they actually kind of surprised me. So Sasuke at this point in the story was all types of confused. He doesn't know who he is. He's like, do I fuck with the village? Do I not? He met his brother. He learned what he did for the village. I think he loves his brother, so he respects his decisions. It's as simple as that. But because of that, like, you know, he was on his I want to kill the village tip. But Itachi's just like, I love the village. He's like, now what do? So he went to go hit up Orochimaru to then go hit up the Kages that are all dead to get some answers. The second Hokage within this interaction, by far, it was the gangster, bruh. I'm gonna say this, he says the N-word, but like not in a racist way. Like Togurama says it like, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like in a camaraderie type beat. Oh, that, oh, grab, yes, ma'am. Oh, this is a zipped up suit, Sasuke, yeah? Hold on. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I'm not playing demons, so I keep on thinking I can push somebody back when I'm guarding, but I can't do that here. At this point in the story, I was very like hoping for Sasuke to be on his emo tip, like killing everybody. Like my angst as a teenager lived within how Sasuke's decisions were, bro. I don't know why that was the case. It was though. Oh, we're done? Nah, we can't be. There's a second phase. Oh my gosh. Not the Buddha though. Can I dodge that? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You just spitting out Kamehameha Dragons, my nigga? Okay, hold on. Okay, now in a second. Oh, this is not the last health. About to be. All right, we're done. It wasn't hard, but it was definitely wild. I remember this blew me back when I first saw it, so that's all I'm going off of with this. All right, L1. What move is that, bruh? Oh, support? True. And Sugetsu, when he does stuff like this, he's using his body, right? Jugo. Where's the third Hokage in this? You're gonna use we all think we'll win the fight between the second Hokage and Minato as well. I'm gonna throw that out there just because. Going up. Sure. To the right. Oh, true. And then to the left. Let me get a down option this time. Oh, guess not. Okay, it's coming back to me. He blocks it, and then Sasuke gets mad cheeky and goes Susanoo, which, why? You don't get answers this way, bruh. Open the damn door! Ah! He's like, damn, he really opened my door for us. And then Chidori, just because he's already astonished, bro. You open the door. But Hokage is so strong, he just don't even need to do anything equivalent to a lightning anything. Just straight chakra punch. Cap. Alright. That would never happen, but that was cool. Now we have a fight that I remembered dearly. Like, this was actually a very cool thing for me for the simple fact of how I reacted to this. When this first came out, I was just starting to meet with some of the people I watched as a content creator in the Storm community. And we all watched it together and react to it and whichever. Very, very, very cool, bro. This has like a little mixture of oh my gosh, that's loud. This has a little mixture of like what I showed in the beginning with Obito, where you can fight multiple enemies and you're proceeding forward. And there's like a boss fight element to this as well towards the end. I think I'm gonna fight one big old boss. All to the count of how many I defeat. You defeat a lot just by walking, right? I don't simply care to mash through all these dudes, and I don't think I have to. At this point in the story, which was really dope, it was Team 7 all being back. Sakura, Naruto, and Sasuke. And yeah, they had their own summonings that they all flexed and shit. And I mean, that's pretty much it. Oh, okay, so here's the boss fight portion for sure. What's cool about this too is the frog that we're using now, we saw in Naruto Part 1, which I'm sure a lot of you remember. This is not new to a lot of y'all. Gamabunta, he was a little toad, and we see him growing into like a little big guy, which is weird because I remember even in Shippuden he was still a small toad. Like, how did this happen in the matter of like a few episodes, bro? Oh, we do damage like that. True. Hold on, Sasuke, please don't let me down this time. Hold on, and do the thing. Sasuke. Oh, we're done, I think. Or no, he's in range. Okay, I'm gonna do my jutsu, or he's just gonna smack my face. I guess we have to defeat this thing all the way till he has no health. I think I'm getting hit. Oh, just kidding. Let's go. Okay, no, we just killed it straight up. Do we go from a QTE event from here, or do we find the Jubi like this? Why is he wet? Why is the toad wet? At this point, the Jubi definitely changed his form. He's looking vastly different from when we fought him last time. Still ugly though. Jump. Circle. Oh, hold on. This is like some actual Sonic stuff. All right, so here you gotta look at your feet. There are moves that are coming that are gonna try to hit you off. You don't wanna get hit by that, real talk. You randomly run if you stand on something long enough, but that's as far as that goes. I think you go a little bit faster when that happens, but I'm not too sure. Okay, to the right, to the left, or whoa, what am I talking about? All right, now final QTE. Use my supports. This does not look optimal. Whichever. X. This is not optimal at all, bro. I remember this. Bro, what? What am I looking at? When has a slug ever been that cool? Oh, we being yachted. Yacht. Oh my gosh. His foot. Ew. Oh shoot. Okay. And then they fuse it. I remember somebody was talking in the background while this was happening. Oh, this is hot. Bro, oh, he's gonna kiss me and I'm not paying attention. All right, I'm good. Is he dead? Oh my gosh. Okay, nah. Oh, and the screen break too. Gas. Yeah, and Sakura said she caught up to them in skill. Y'all remember that? What you gonna do? Punch the ground? Aw. Oh, that made me happy. Ooh, what is that? This Obito section only had one quotable in my opinion, and it was this portion to where Naruto and Sasuke are fused together. Or not even fused, working together. One thing about this that really threw me off, because up until this point, when you're this big, whatever, you cannot switch into another bigger character as a support. But in this case, you can. You can just play as Sasuke. And I love it. Why would I play as Naruto? I've been played as him up until this point. I'm good. One thing I love the most, which I'm going to use a lot when he's in rage. When I use my range attack, I use the arrows, bruh. Ugh, it's so weird though. Like Sasuke randomly would have felt like got like the bow and arrow in his kit with the Susanoo, but never had any relation to using a bow and arrow. I mean, there was a flashback as a kid, but that's all we got. Like there was no weapon switch as him as a adult or anything. I wanted this to be utilized more, bro. It's so cool. Such a cool concept. All right, this fight's gonna take a little bit of a minute. I'm gonna just do it up until he gets into the first enrage. Nothing really cool happens in this besides the end. Okay, first enrage. It just takes a while to do. You just dodge the fidget spinner. You can hit him, but ideally he's gonna hit you back, not getting staggered. This does some damage. Dodge this. Shoot. Okay. Shoot. Okay. Over here. Yay. Can I hit you? I'm brave. I did it. Oh, he still got staggered. Oh, okay. Maybe all that Dragon Ball Kai messed up my knowledge on how this actually goes, because normally they don't. Whichever. Oh. All right, we're good. Fidget spin around 2. You want to hit somebody with that, or you just want to look stupid? All right, there you go. There you go, garbage. Hold that. Oh, you're flicking my air. Ah! Oh, okay. Now you pissing me off. When are you going to get out of this rage mode, by the way? Oh, scythe. Ooh, that's new. Hold on. He got a gun, bro. This is why you don't mess with the silent kid at school, because they just be showing up all types of ignorant, and I ain't just going to get hit by these, huh? Okay, there you go. Now it's over. And that was the enrage mode. It's just rinse and repeat, I believe. I'm probably going to break off one of his hands. So yeah, there you go. Well, all right. Oh, we're done. I feel like we're not done, but I'll play along with this lie. Oh, we might be done. He regenerated his arms. Naruto. Yeah, okay. Next attack will finish this. See, there's been many attacks that look like they should finish this, but it doesn't happen. Oh, we fuse. Oh, I don't remember this. Oh, hold on. Are we fighting around like this too? Oh, oh, he just hit me? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Tatakao. All right, wrong way, bro. Dash. All right, cool. What are my attacks looking like? This is my regular string. It's actually really cool. Not gonna hold. Dodge. No. Okay. Boom. Still getting staggered. I want to see the jutsu and the tilt as well too. I'm gonna get there eventually. Combo kind of ass. I'm not gonna hold. What's the tilt? Don't have one. All right, cool. Oh. How do I know where he's? Oh, I guess you just don't. You just don't know where he's about to attack. Oh, but I can spam. Who? Why nobody gonna tell me? Oh, you're done too? Oh, don't mind if I do, garbage. All right, this is just stupid. I'm just gonna run in between this. Yep. Okay, cool. Never mind. Not bad at all. Oh, this. You're almost done, so just stop. My health is looking a little low. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, we're done for sure. He's gonna do that little nasty sword thing too in a second, right? That DNA strand sword. Oh, we mashing. Oh, and you ass. Hopefully. Okay. Ass confirmed. Okay, DNA sword, which I thought was very stupid. Apparently it was a legendary weapon or something. I feel like people just say this is legendary and that's what makes it so. Like Itachi had his little thing with his gore, talking about this legendary sword of Nanabuku or some shit. Bro, how do you obtain that? Why does it only come out when you transform? Make it make sense, bro. The last clash, I'm guessing circle as the mash button, or plays out. Yep, nope, I'm always right. Say goodbye. Bye-bye. No, stop thinking about her, bro. You grown. I will call the cops. I will. Oh, the what if? I don't know who would have been Kage now. Let's relax, but I guess you can dream. Very anime-like to make it seem like you're about to die, knowing damn well you're fine. Oh, and then they steal the chakra. Oh, I guess we're not gonna do it in this fight. But the whole concept of that attack was to take back the Jinchuriki, and they just didn't do it in that fight. All right, and I got an A rank. I'm just not even disappointed because my health was low. So we have 2 sleeper boss fights. They're sleeper because they're not really any too different than a regular fight. I mean, maybe from how the opponent fights, but no, that's not necessarily true. It's coming back to me. So this Obito, you only get to play in this. It's not really like Obito either, right? Like at this point, Madara like extracted all the shit that he was from him, and he has it now. So everything that he is just like a far cry of what he used to have. It's like the crumbs, right? And he has like that black half is like we're gonna call it a servant to Madara at this current point in time. That's even more so trying to take his body and stealing him back from using his full potential. I'm getting my ass beat actually. Let me relax. I have a lot of health to go before I'm even halfway done here. Oh my, am I about to die? No, I'm not. All right, so all my combos, as you've been seeing, are connected to Kakashi. My jutsu is hot. What the hell? Do it again. So it's like a little tornado. I feel like if they polish up this character more, they could have made this one whole character. I did the right. I'm about to get a terrible rank though, by the way. This is probably the worst one in the whole thing. I can do it though. There's no doubts that I can, I don't think. Oh, you know it. Kakashi? My boy. Okay, now, yeah. He does have actions that are boss related. Oh. Okay. Next. Ooh. Okay. Next. That's it. Bitch. All right. And then this. Do that. And then just mash circle. At this point in the story, well, not even say this point in the story, but in the war itself, right? There was a big debate, which I'm sure a lot of you guys might be aware of who Obito was, or who the masked man was. Obito was like the obvious guess, but people didn't want to think that. I thought it. I didn't care. I thought, what was the point of showing like the episode of where Obito and Kakashi are kids if neither Obito or Rin are relevant later on, you know? Oh, this. Somehow I can dodge that. True. Kakashi, what you finna do? Oh, this is what I was talking about, bro. The callback. Very cool. R1. I guess saving my support this time. I still got the Rinnegan. Oh, he's trying to take the Rinnegan back. I think this is what the crux of this fight was, yeah? Madara only has one of the Rinnegans, whilst Obito has his other one. And we're breaking this. Surely. Oh, we're cheating to break it. Oh, no, we just broke it. Oh, they brought the little sword thing back. Ugly ass sword. Link. Dope. Dope. Y'all still didn't hurt this man. I still got an A rank? You know what? God's great. Now, this is one of my least favorite boss fights out of the whole thing. Because Madara just it's this, bro. He just does this the whole entire way through. It's sad. Like, worth showing because the form that guy has, he's supposed to die after he does it, right? 8 gates of death. Please. Bro, it's just like this the whole entire way through. I'm not gonna lie. Guy doesn't die. Spoilers, bro. I just don't care to do this. That's the only fight I just don't care to do. It's just not fun. It's just that. I got an S rank on it, so you see I'm about it, but it's just not fun at all. So when you fight Madara again, at this point, Naruto and Sasuke get their like in-game powers, and they're just going head to head with Madara, who also has 2 of his eyes, his Sharingan, right? This fight is annoying. I don't care to show it, but there's one aspect I want to show that I'm sure many of you guys don't know about. So if you happen to lose the fight, which it's very likely you can lose this fight, there's a lot going on, as you can see. You have a special option that I think is really dope. The Sage of 6 path pulls up. He's just like, damn, you ass, let me help you out. Now you have 2 options. You either come back with boosted attack, you start the battle 100%. Whatever damage you've done to him is still staying there, right? Or you start with boosted defense. They did it in the theme of like Naruto's path and Sasuke's path, and I like it. I like it. The fight is exactly where you left off. I wonder if the damage is like crazy now. It's noticeable. If you ever played Star Fox, this is what you're gonna be playing. It goes on for a little longer than I care for. It's not necessarily difficult. It's just long. So just take it from me. The QTEs from that aren't really the in-game QTEs you should care for. After that, however, you get to actually conclude the whole fight between Madara and, you know, Naruto Sasuke. However, I'm gonna go at Sasuke. Now, I know I'm one of many that have said this statement that Naruto should have ended with Madara instead of Kaguya. If you believe that Kaguya being in Shippuden was the play, let me know down below, because I need to see it, bro. Me included, along with a lot of my homies I've talked to, we all share the sentiment that Madara should have just been the end game, bro. He should have. Only met like one person that said Kaguya was needed there, but it just, not many. This fight's going by way quick, actually. I think Madara in this case is just a regular character, just with Bigabai's health, and it's over. That was actually really fast. I can't even get a point off before it ended, really. Planetary Devastate, he did many of them, actually. That's dope. What the hell? Oh, he flying with it. Okay, women. Oh, with the trees too? That's the Hashi genes. It's like a sentient ball. I like it. How do we? Okay, this is all game related, so I don't remember how they dealt with this here. Yes. Oh, fused? Light. I like that. I like that. They didn't even realize at this point. Oh, this is gonna be something they use a lot, where they combine the Susanoo and like the Kyuubi. What you finna do with that? Oh, okay, that was actually easy with one hand. I was doing too much. Link. And ball destroyed. Can I get an amen? That don't actually make no sense. That little ball shouldn't destroy all of that. But I guess it does. He just stood there as it pushed you back. Shouldn't have been stupid, forehead. Aw. Shout out friendship. Oh, it went through and it hit Madara. That's actually gas. Hold on. And that's it. So Madara lost, got his body yoinked. I think there's only one part in this fight that I want to show. If I think I have to do the team ultimate to have it work though. I'm gonna try. One of these ultimates, they trigger a really unique cutscene. Yes, it's a team ultimate. So when you do it, you get like a really special interaction. It's kind of like a, if you have Sai on your team, you can do this with anybody. But in here, it's just different entirely. Pretty cool. That's about it though. Nothing else is different about this fight than a regular fight. I don't remember this at all, but I do remember it's very Star Fox-like and it takes way longer than I care for. The QTEs from this though, however, I do think are gas, if I remember correctly. This actually is pretty cool now that I'm looking at it. Hold on. So I think Kaguya, right? She's like known as like the rabbit demon. Ew. So with that being said, like she also has like, I guess this form or something. I don't actually know. Now that I'm watching Boruto and I have all this lore to like what Otsutsukis are, this form doesn't make any sense. And now that they have clarified it too, like Kage is not even like that strong amongst the other ones as well too. She's like very lower ranking. So I have questions about this form. Like, who do you think you are? Anyways, we're fighting with Kakashi. With the power of plot armor and love, Kakashi gave Obito his eyes without any surgery at all. And Kakashi just knew what to do. He knew the assignment. And he just, ooh, I can just punch you now? Okay, chill. He gained a perfect Susanoo, which is absolutely garbage. Makes no sense. And he's just fighting, I don't know, just the god of this world pretty much, just freely. We're dodging. All right, to the circle. 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 What else? I guess it's all gonna be circle, ain't it? You got a fat ass. Hold on. I didn't know you packing that. Oh, yeah, there's no QTEs for this fight. It was just something I wanted to show off a little bit. Now, what should be the final fight of the series, minus the plot twist towards the end, had one moment particularly that really threw me off. Cause I'm just like, damn, that was actually pretty cool. It was a bit they didn't do in the show, and it made me like the character a little bit more for it. It was just very villainous. But I gotta get there first. You fight with all of Team 7, Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto. Can you get off me? Can you get off me? Can you get off me? Oh my goodness. It's interesting too, because Kage as herself just fights like a boss fight. You can just freely play as her character. She's big as hell, switches stages, absolutely snap. Can I do a combo cancel? Maybe. Nope, messed it up. I'm gonna try one more time. No, back up. All right, cool. Try this up. Bruh. This? Okay, back up. Let me get my chakis up. Sasuke? Wow. The fact that they got infinite substitutions is just absolutely ridiculous. Oh, I got her. What the? All right, this game is proving me that racism is alive every day. Even when you don't expect it to be, it's here. All right, but yeah, it's an easy fight. I don't think, as I'm seeing it now, there is any boss actions that Kaguya has, minus just herself being herself. Or I could be wrong. Yeah, as soon as I say it, I'm wrong. Okay, just dodge. Whoa. All right, I'm just gonna do this. Don't mind me. Oh, and that worked too. Oh my gosh. I'm that guy. Naruto. All right, just dodge that. Sakura, you ass. Get in the divorce. In a second, I'm gonna get my team ultimate though, which I don't even need it. We're done. All right, the moment I'm actually excited to see it again because I remember it in my head rip free. However, I don't remember anything else prior to that. I just know when this happens. Are we gonna? Okay, I'm about to say, taking a long ass time, bruh. Okay, X. L1 R1. Give him a little disc to ride on. Who do I think I am? You trying to stop my flow? Link, this is like in the intro of the actual game, I believe too, right? Now, I believe there's some boss fights in Boruto that, you know, have special QTEs. I'm just not gonna do it. Like the Boruto expansion, I can't readily do it as easy as I can these. Okay, she gets pressured by both or all three. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, which is another cool segment. Blank. Now she's stressed out, bruh. She's sweating, freaking out. Like, who do you think you are trying to seal me and kill me? Cease. Bakana. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. This scene right here. Bro, like, what is that? What is that? What is that? Then you have Kakashi in the back just like, damn, that's my Nakama for real. So I guess reminiscing on all the moments. How should I put this? I love it. Daisuki. Oh, thought we're done. Planetary devastation. I didn't know that's what that was called. Got an A rank, bruh. Come on now. And then last but not least, the finale. I got an A rank on both these parts of this fight. What's crazy about this fight as a whole is the fact that this came out, like I said in the beginning, before the actual show or the manga. I don't know whether one of the two. So it's very fascinating seeing a game get such liberties like that. Oh, I missed the beginning clash. I guess that's part of the cutscene portion. It's whatever. This fight's very easy. Oh, on the walls? Boom. I don't really care to do any objectives. I guess the only hard part about it is it's trying to get S rank if that's what you want to do. But Sasuke, for the most part, besides a few little wall things he does, I believe, he fights you just a regular character. Oh, I guess I can't do that. I guess I can't do that either. That's cool. Oh, there goes my S rank. It's gone. I just watched it leave. I just watched it leave. Well, when you do single battles, there's a lot of tech you just don't have. So it's who hits who first in this scenario. One thing that I can say about this fight is I've played this so many times. I'm not gonna act like I don't remember this. There's some nuances, I guess, that threw me off towards the end, but not really any. This fight I played a hella, and I watched this part hella in the anime too. I just loved it, bro. Like once a year at least, I have to go back and watch the final Naruto versus Sasuke fight. Waiting years for this to happen. When I was watching, I just really couldn't believe it, bro. Like, we're here. Well, I guess I read it first, and then I watched it. But to actually witness it go down after all the buildup for how long, man? It was just surreal. Oh, here you go being emo, bruh. My revolution. Ain't it crazy how he pulled up talking about, I want to be the Hokage. Did I say be the Hokage? I want to kill the Hokages. Ugh, need some help. Punch. Pose. This portion I never cared for. Anime or whatever, like gigantic bigabyes transformer fights, they don't do it for me. So here comes Sasuke cheating. So all of those balls contain one of the Jinchuriki that form the Ten-Tails. He's taking all their chakra as if this is fair and saying mine now. So basically Sasuke is the Ten-Tails minus the nine. No, Nine-Tails in there too, a part of it. I'm gonna finish you with Susanoo. Oh, I'm not about to read the y'all. Y'all can read this. Oh, triangle. So this was actually kind of cool. Naruto, well, you can kind of see 3 clones. I'm guessing the power of 3 hymns into one. It took 3 versions of him while like 9 of Jinchurikis to match his attack. Oh, almost missed. Sasuke low-key weak. What's the button? It's circle. Wow. Does that mean I lose? I definitely pressed it. Oh, I didn't lose. Light. That was pushed more towards me though. I wonder if that was, I'm pretty sure the missing a QT doesn't matter that much. Oh, A rank. Yeah, I'm not ever surprised. All right, but I can still finesse the S in the last one. Y'all believe? Let me know down below if you believe in me, because I don't. So it's fascinating the fact that at this point Sasuke was like unhinged. He just wanted this Naruto to cease. He's getting in his way. He won't allow him to just go straight like renegade, and he's just annoyed with him. Looking at Sasuke now, this is just like a far cry from that character. I wonder how Sarada would take hearing old Sasuke's antics, being emo like this. Do y'all think Sarada has the ability to be like, or she has the ability, but do you think it's likely for her to become what Sasuke is? All right, Chidori, Rasengan, flashback to Storm 3. Oh, we're going back to Storm 3 too. Secret action complete. I think this is gonna trigger no matter what. It's not really a secret. I don't know why you lie like that. I think this was the final thing in Storm 3 too, wasn't it? Was it? Yo, let me know down below. In the regular Vanilla Storm 3 game, no, it wasn't. They still kind of went to the war a little bit. This was just a little part in between. Where you going? Don't touch me. I don't know how you can play this in Japanese, bro. You're just missing a lot of context. Maybe I'm stupid. I'm having a hard time reading and playing at the same time. That was like one thing that Naruto was really known for, or at least the Storm series is known for. Like they made a way to make a fight that never happened at Naruto and Sasuke, and seemingly the two games that had the least interactions, which was Storm 2 and Storm 3. Goats, absolute goats for that. All right, what you finna do, Sasuke? Nope. Nope. Come on, finish talking. Can I counter? Oh, I can. I forgot about that. I'm gonna counter him. You ready for it? Watch this counter. Watch this read. Watch this read. Watch the read. Aw. I would have missed it too. Armor break. Oh, true. But what qualifies for an S rank here? Okay, Storm 2 part. No. Back up. Back up. Back up. Bro! Oh, circle. How many more clashes do you... Okay, now circle. Storm 2. Oh, we're just skipping it. I feel disrespected. This is better. I like this fight a lot. I watched the heck out of this one as well too. Actually, I watched this too much. I can't watch this anymore. When this first happened, I watched it in an AMV. If you don't know what an AMV is, it's an anime music video. I just learned about YouTube for the first time, and I was just randomly looking at like a Naruto clip because I missed that episode on Toonami. I thought I could find it. I just randomly see Naruto in this like nine-tailed fox cloak thing. I'm like, what did I miss? What is this? It was a whole new world. I learned Japan was ahead of everything that we had. Oh, it's sunset now. If only you've never been born. Oh my gosh. I've been by your side from the very start. Nandeyo. Do any of you guys who watch this video understand Japanese? Like, can you fluently speak it and watch without subs? Or near in the end. Oh, I did not remember this. We have combos? I can't sub. I guess this is how you get the S rank or not. Don't let this dude Sasuke beat your ass. Ow, ow, ow. All right, this definitely the hardest part of the fight. Oh, it's over. Okay, I could have avoided all this. Now we fight drunk. Back up. I'm getting the first hit. Damn it. Oh, so these are where you get the rest of the secret actions. I need to get something in there though. Let me hit you now. My turn. Cool. I think we need to hit each other an equal amount of times. Maybe I have to hit him one more than he hits me. Okay. I'm getting washed. Headbutt. Come on, big leagues, big leagues, big leagues. Uppercut. Or kidney punch. Okay, I guess I was meant to get the last one. Every hit's disintegrating the health bar, bruh. Ugh. Ugh. Gas. Gas. Triangle. Man. No. I'm not missing this. I'm not missing this. No. I'll take it, Finn. Bro, imagine doing this for the first time and you missed that part. I'd restart. Oh, I'm mashing circle hard as hell, aren't I? say no. No mashing circle. Love you for this. And that was it, man. What concluded from that is they both lost their arms. Sasuke didn't want another one. Naruto got another one. Storm 4 is gas. Storm 4 is gas. Anyways, I love y'all. Thank you for coming through to this boss rush. I think this was the last any bit of energy I have to going back to Storm. And on that note, farewell to a good game.